Bow, 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 wow, 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 wow. Jesus Christ. Well, guess what? We're streaming the Dolphins game. It's the preseason finale, but to be fair, it's close enough. It's a good test run of the new setup and look. At least the new setup and look for right now, because like I do, and by I mean I really do need to make sure all of this stuff is working properly, because this Dolphin season is gonna be starting in 2 weeks, so I gotta make sure this is gonna be good. This is gonna be there. Let's save all this right now because I am still in setup phase. I am a couple minutes early. Now, I am full on expecting basically Dolphins viewership to not be that great tonight. But, again, like I said, this is more of a test. I also have to say that this was supposed to be on my new sports channel, but I'm still having a boatload of issues with it right now. Like I can't get anything done with it right now, so I'm here. Jacksonville. If I can spell. Looks like Darren Waller is going to be getting some reps tonight, which is going to be kind of interesting. Let's see if I can spell. I can't see right now. But I'm making sure I do some things right here real quick. It is a bit warm in the room. I just got done streaming like a different game, which is kind of good. If you've also haven't noticed, I have a new thing above my head, which is going to be the new scoreboard for right now. It's kind of basically set up, because I have to do everything myself. I can show this right here, which is going to basically show exactly what it is, because this is testing all of my new stuff. Also, as you can see down here, we have a new border all the way around, which is a kind of more premium vibe, even though it's not textured. We have Pip right here with his, Pip name at the bottom. I have my name right below me as well. And if I go over to scene 3, you get to see the new setup with every way I can do it. If I wanted to, I can add a stop clock and all that stuff. This is what it should be looking like, but I am not paying for the service right now. So that is that. I could be paying and having a full-on cool setup, but I don't right now, so I am sorry for that. That's going to be something hopefully in the future if I think about it. But everything else is the way it should be, other than, the top bar, which I'm going to have to deal with all by hand, paying attention to that. It's going to be a little bit better, I think more premium looking than, what I was doing with like the whole play clock beforehand, to be fair. Because I was using mostly the NFL's play clock. A scoreboard on like Google, and sometimes it'd be slow or wouldn't be on time or anything like that, but I'm gonna fix that hopefully with this up here above my stupid head. Also, like I've also kind of alluded to, I got a new TV. It's got a headphone jack, so I can actually wear my headphones and not have to worry about the music of the game, which is gonna be good. It's actually gonna be really good. And plus, I can also, go over here and like fuck with things live on stream, which is gonna be good. And like I said, over here. The only real issue is I can't like adjust the audio, so it kind of sounds like crap here, unless I move it to computer and I like have like the game on computer. It's gonna be fine. And there goes Dirk live for his stream of the Dolphins game, which, like I said, I'm pretty sure most people are gonna go to him because like Dirk is so much better at this than I am. And he's growing fast. So if you're interested in a good Dolphins channel that does a lot more Dolphins content than I'm able to do right now, Frozen Fins fan, really good. Sports Night with Jorge, also a really good one. And I think 302 Sports was also another good one. Actually, there's my phone. So I can at least pull up Dirk's stream and be like, good luck, brother. I am going to be on my own. As this game is I'm still waiting for this one to go. It's the ending of the Seahawks Packers game, so that's kind of nice.
outside here. It's North Pole, Alaska here, so a little bit of sunlight's a good thing since we're about to lose it for the winter, pretty much. This is going to be interesting. We're supposed to be having a little bit of the starters playing. I'm assuming it's just going to be for one or two possessions.
Like I said,
I
Frozen
guess it
Fins
just depends
fan
on
is
how this
my
ends up
dude.
going for the starters.
Alaskan,
But I'm
go follow
excited
him
to
too.
see how the
He makes
starters
good
do.
content.
Oh, we got a Texans fan in here.
Uh-oh, Texans fan on
What's
that,
up,
on
man?
his. Should have a Texans fan
Hey,
too.
Aqua, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, dude. Kosa, Hard Rock Stadium always is just gorgeous. It's like one of the.
Alright, so there's that. Like I said, I wanted to go onto his stream real quick and do it. If I can pull it up real quick, actually, hang on. I can do this as well because like I have the ability to, which is kind of nice. If I can get to work.
A little bit.
It should be this one. Nope. That's that cam. Again, I don't have everything set up. I gotta finish breaking it, but right here, Frozen Fins fan, good channel, good streamer, really knowledgeable as well. So, like I said, check him out.
I'm thinking they're going to play two possessions. But Jalen Waddle's out there. He's going to play a little bit. I don't know if Tyreek's.
I'm not gonna tell him that I'm doing like I'm giving him a plug right now because he's already got more viewers to be fair. But go follow Frozen Fin fan. He's probably a lot better at this than I am to be fair. I've been doing it longer, but to be honest, like I haven't had the ability or time to really go into it too much, so there's that. But I like him. He's a good guy. And for this upcoming season, most of the time he's going to be coming in and doing streams himself after halftime because he's going to go to church. And like I said, I don't mind. This is all getting everything set up and tested to make sure everything is going to work. What's going to be interesting is that like when it comes to like the scoreboard up top, that's actually going to have all the proper features when it comes to touchdowns. Like I can go like this real quick, which is going to be kind of cool looking. I can do that and you'll be able to see a touchdown. Actually, I might need to adjust the height real quick on that. Like I said, I got it figured out. I might just say F it. I might just say F it and bring it all the way down because, like, technically you got to have that up there, which is fine. It lets you know where you can get your own scoreboard like that, which is kind of cool. I like it. All right, let's try this again. Like I said, let me reset that. And I go like that. You get the full thing right there. You get the extra point coming in there, which does that, which is kind of cool. If I do this, I should have a field goal, which is kind of cool as well. Like I said, it's going to be kind of interesting this year if I can get everything to work properly. If I can, I'll get like this. I'll like pay for it and like make this better. But I probably won't. But all this is just like mostly testing, and I can also do like the quarters. I could do downs as well, but that would be a bit much on me trying to pay attention to it. Unless I had somebody else working that part for me, I don't think I'm going to want to do that this year. I think like what I have up here is going to be fine. This could be like really good to set up and show it off. Actually, I can take these off right now because like it's not, the game's not even on yet. But yeah, I think I want to know like how this looks, like how like having all like the orange around here. It's not as cool as like say some other channels. Like I could readjust and I could have like a cool Dolphins wallpaper around here as well, and like have like an actual kind of cool thing going on here instead of just like the orange or yellow or however. I think yeah, it's definitely orange. I can have like a better like wallpaper around it, but like this right now is just like a basic simple test of all of it. Like I said, I'm trying to test features today, so like there's that as well.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have our last preseason game, and then we have 2 weeks from tomorrow, our first regular season.
Like I said, I'm trying to make sure he grows because he does a lot better. He gets more views when it comes to sports content right now. I usually kind of get some good decent views, but like I said, like right now he's doing really good. Now when it comes to this game, preseason finale. I'm not caring anything about winning and losing. None of that matters to me right now. It's to see how the rookies and draft picks play. Let's see how the fringe roster players are gonna play, like how the third and fourth stringers will play. We'll probably get to see a lot more of Zach Wilson and probably mostly Zach Wilson and Quinn Ewers. I'm interested in seeing like if they're gonna give Quinn Ewers any chance as second string quarterback to start off the game instead of Zach Wilson, but they're probably just going to put out Zach Wilson first and like Quinn Ewers for the entirety of the second half. They might actually throw out the starters, but I highly doubt it. And from what I understand, we might actually get to see Darren Waller actually get some reps tonight. That's going to be interesting because he has not. This is the first week he's actually had any ability to get on the field for practice this entire offseason with the Dolphins, which has been, what, maybe a month or two? So he's going to get some opportunities, it looks like, tonight to do some stuff, which is kind of good. So I'm kind of excited about that. The game is still not on yet. It's still coming up. I'm assuming maybe it's just like going to be like a couple minutes back. Which is fine. Which is very fine. Now, okay, now we're starting to get... Okay, kickoff. Right way? Yes. All right, so we're going to see the Dolphins defense first and foremost before anything, which is going to be good. Would have been kind of funny if he just started off and just like ran all the way. I'm going to turn this off because I need to make sure my phone has enough battery to be able to switch over just in case. Chubb's out there, Storm Duck's out there. Are they starting with the starting offense or starting defense right now? I can't see everybody right now. TV is being a bit wonky. And sacked right off the bat on the first very good play. Chop Robinson right off the bat. That's how you want to get started. Go like this real quick because I might be like... Okay, sports... Sing theater day, theater night, filmmaker mode, customization. Okay, yeah. Sports. Picture. Let's go clarity mode. This could be kind of interesting. His mic is fucked up. His mic's messed up. But so far, okay, yeah, Melanfonwu's out there, Sealer's out there, Willie Gay's out there. It looks like it's mostly like starters and second stringers right now, which is interesting. Are we gonna get like a at least one single drive for the starting offense and starting defense today? Crazy. Basically, unimpeded to the quarterback almost. He fucking knocked himself out. Yeah, he hit his own guy. Alright, the TV picture is weird. Let's... Standard. Sports mode looks stupid. Theater, filmmaker mode. Like, I have a weird look on the TV right now. Very, like, AI smeary, which is... And they let him go. They let Wolford just go. Let me try to figure out why the picture settings are weird. Like I said, I'm also trying to figure out how to get everything to work properly, which is also Let's turn that off. Let's turn off all of this. Like all the weirdness to it. Just see if that edit it like fixes any of the picture quality, because like it is like really smeary and like Vaseline-y on top. Like way too much, like, because it is a 2025 model TV, so it's got like all the freaking AI features and shit. So I gotta make sure that's gonna be fine. Now this is an area where the Dolphins did struggle last year, which was like 4th and 1s, and yeah, sneak through. Yeah, Dolphins defense has not been very good on like 4th and 1 issues, and they've been kind of bad when it comes to 4th and 1. So you can see Anthony Weaver's nipple. Nipples. He is very aroused. He's either very nervous or very aroused right now. Actually, do I have that on? I do not have that on right now. That's weird. Wait a minute. I'm having an issue somewhere. If I can see it, it's the scoreboard browser. Well, that was a problem. I didn't know that was not working. I did not have that on. Okay. Okay, that back over that way. And just stopped. Just stopped. It's not going to go anywhere. But no, yeah, like I said, this is mostly going to be like making sure everything is working the right way. Like I said, I did not know that I did not have the blah, 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 up that way right now. What's up, my dude? Trying to make sure everything is good and looking fine for the start of the season. And yeah, there is definitely something wrong with the comment section too on this, which is very lovely. See if I can fix that, because that's squished and smushed. Stream chat. Oh, well, yeah, no, that he didn't catch that. Ravens fan here. Dolphins will be. I'm thinking they're going to be a bit sneaky good. Ravens, they're good, just going to be too. They're just going to be good regardless. It's going to be interesting to see how the Dolphins do play, because I'm hopeful that they're going to be okay this year, but I'm not really sure just yet. Let me refresh this. I'm refreshing that because I got to make sure for some reason it's not working properly, which is weird. If anything, I could just go like this, properties. Very sneaky on Malik Washington. All right, copy. Okay, let's get my properties. Let's remove that. I'm going to reset my stream chat because like it's being really weird right now when it comes to the game. Like I don't know why it's doing what it's doing at the moment. Where is it? I can't see from here. I need new glasses because I'm a blind mother trucker, which just sucks. Grab you. I need you real quick because I need you to type things. All right, let's go like this. Right, paste in. Right. Where did you go? Stream chat. Why are you up here? Why is it up that way? Let's go like this. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be weird. Either way, hopefully I can get it to work. There we go. It kind of looks a little bit better. I could try to update that again. Ravens went to play Dolphins 21. I went to Hard Rock Stadium. Beautiful. It's a wonderful stadium, especially after the update. I went back in, I think, 20, probably like 21 myself, against I think it was the Chargers around 2020, 2021 myself. And it was such a good experience. It was so much better than what it was. Like after that update, so good, so good. Let me see if I can again adjust this. Why is it? Works just like that. Okay, well that should be fine. If anything, I'll just make that smaller and just adjust all that. Again, have to get everything refixed and set up on this thing because everything is weird and wonky and different, and I'm trying to change everything up. Just like I said, with the headphones and the TV, it's all new, all different setup, new season, new setup, new everything, so I can try to get everything to work properly fine. Maybe. Hopefully. Possibly? Presented by Dix. Actually, Tua's going to be starting. Okay, so they're going to... Okay. They're going to at least give, like, the first string at least one set of reps. I don't think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be, like, bulldozed by the Bills. And then maybe the Dolphins-Patriots have, like, a thing going on. First down, but there's a flag. I think it's gonna be like between for second place, like the Dolphins and the Patriots still. I don't trust the Jets just yet. I want to see a bit more from the Jets, at least to start the season, before I give them any kind of credence, because they're still the Jets. The Patriots with Mike Vrabel, they're gonna be a much different team than they were the last couple of years, I think. Yeah, they'll find a way. I'm more curious about the Patriots right now. Just because, like, I don't know what they're going to be bringing. Their quarterback, I forgot his name right off the top of my head. My friend would much like to beat me up in case. But their quarterback is not too bad. The offense isn't too bad. Defense is pretty okay. But I'm more interested in Mike Vrabel's, like, coaching and leadership for that team and how he's going to, like, make the team better than what they were. Because he's probably, like, the best coach they've had since Belichick left. And unless the Bills decide to, have a catastrophic meltdown, I don't think anyone's going to challenge the Bills this year. Unless surprisingly the Dolphins do something or the Patriots do something. I don't know. Regardless, I'm pretty sure the Ravens... I think I would rather see the Ravens-Bills like championship game right now. I'm rooting more for the Ravens to go all in this season. That's at least my pick for the AFC right now is like the Ravens to go all the way. Because they got so much talent. They got too much talent. And the Chiefs are kind of dwindling a little bit. I know they got Xavier Worthy and Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. But come on. They looked very weak last year. I'm expecting them to fall back just a little bit. I'm expecting the Ravens to definitely look like the best team. If not, then probably the Bills. The Bills are like the second team I think are probably going to be like the best team in the AFC this year. I'm not sure either, but hey, I think we have two better options at backup compared to where and sacked. Well, that's a pathetic start. Yeah, this offensive line is still going to be sus. Unless this is the remake of Jacksonville, I don't know. But yeah, I am just a little bit worried about Tua, but we know what he looks like when he's healthy. We know what the Dolphins look like when he's not. I am concerned if he can't stay healthy. But I'm not too worried. Yeah, I know. You guys have so much talent. Lamar, like the teaming of Lamar and Derrick Henry is just, how do you stop that kind of a thing? Lamar Jackson has a good arm. He's got great mobility, probably the best mobility in the league currently. And then you have Derrick Henry. Enough said on that. It's kind of like, how do you stop that offense when though people have stopped them? But I think mostly because they got in their own way at times. I'm just hoping that they do good because like I want to root for the Ravens in the Super Bowl because low key I do like them. They're a good team. I like them. I think my go to for this year would be like Ravens and Lions. I think that would be such a Super Bowl. Baltimore x Detroit probably would be it for me. I would love the Dolphins in there, but fuck, that's not gonna happen. But I'm kind of going with like right now like Ravens Lions. That would be kind of an interesting Super Bowl in my opinion. I think that's what I'm going with right now. But it's probably gonna be like freaking what Steelers, freaking Packers, or something like that, because Aaron Rodgers versus Jordan Love would make every freaking NFL exec nut. All the storylines and stuff, all the nutting that would happen, the circle jerk gang of that. Jesus Christ. But you never know. The three-peat for the Chiefs was ruined. So maybe they're going to try to go for another three-peat set or whatever, or they'll finally implode and just completely miss the playoffs, which would be hilariously awesome. Or the Bills might decide to finally play up to what they need to play up to and actually get to the Super Bowl and lose again. I would love that. Oh yeah. Well, the one not. I'm also not really buying his hype. To be fair, he's good, but I don't know if it's because I don't know if I buy the hype because the team around him or if it's him still. I'm not sure yet because they keep not being able to get over the hump as well. Even when he has had the weapons to be able to go to the playoffs, he still somehow manages to not make it or lose round one. I don't understand it. Like I'm kind of confused and concerned with the Chargers because of that fact that for some reason, even though he has talent, he's still not doing what he needs to do. But again, is that him or is that the team? Is that the coaching? I don't know, but at this point, I don't trust Herbert. I don't trust the Chargers to really do anything. They always come in with so much hype and then just fail. Kind of like the Bills and the Steelers if you want to go by urinating tree. Broncos will be good this year. Bo Nix yeah, he had a really good year. I'm expecting Bo Nix to definitely. I'm hoping he doesn't have a sophomore slump. I'm hoping Bo Nix definitely like moves forward. He definitely looked really good. And for Perna's sake, I really don't want him to have a heart attack. What up, Jorge? How is Chi Town? How's Chi Town and hanging out with the grandson? Is it everything that we talked about? Like the whole point of the grandson being like everything and just like making life so much better? That was a nice run. But Wolford's is known for running. Even when it came to the was it the AFL, AAF, the spring leads? Because he's been running around like the AAF, AFL, and the X League again for like the last like 4 years, from what I understood. Because I remember when like Orlando Apollos was a thing, which was I think the AAF, and then he was running around with the AFL, and then the Canadian Football League, and then with Dwayne Johnson's football league, which I forgot the name of, and then also now working with the one which is just like. So I'm hoping he does good. He looks good right now, at least with the running. Just got back to the hotel. I bet it was an awesome time though. Like I said, like I'm not a grandpa yet. At least an uncle right now. But even then, it is so much fun to deal with the little dude. He might still not be able to speak, at least on my end, very well, but it's still always awesome, and it kind of gives you like that energy boost. Like when I'm at work and my sister comes with her son, instant boost of extra energy. I don't know what it is. It might be the dopamine. I'm just hoping you're also safe, like being safe in Chicago, because I know Chicago can be a bit rough. Like that was also a little bit of a concern. It's a beautiful city, but like it can be a bit dangy. Spoiled but fun. That's the truth. Yeah, yeah. Spoiling him also is so much fun. Oh, botch snap. Lost like what, 20 yards? Fourth and like 20 or fourth and like 30? Chop's been looking good so far tonight too. Chop is definitely going to be like in rotation for starting 100% between him, Phillips, and Bradley Chubb. He's looking really good so far in the preseason, especially in this game. So far, it's just the start of the game. Now, are they gonna like take out the starting offense and just like deal with Zach? Tua's back out. Okay, I guess at night, but we walk Riverside Walk. I can't wait. Who? I know that's gonna be this upcoming week, right? Like by Friday or Saturday is cuts, right? I can't remember, but I think it was Friday or Saturdays when they had to make cuts, and then the next week, or was it or was it Monday? I can't remember when cuts happen. But I'm also very interested in finding out who's going to be making the team or not. There are a couple injured players that are probably going to make the team, but are probably might be on injured reserve or like on the pup list for a little bit. I know Bonner is most likely going to make the team. He's been looking like the number two, almost pretty much like number three cornerback on the team. Hopefully the hamstring injury heals up in time for the start of the regular season because I want him to make it. You know me, Bonner's my guy. But yeah, I'm interested in finding out that. I'm interested in finding out who's going to be where, like who's going to be second string, who's going to be third string. And I'm wondering who's going to make the roster for the Dolphins um, last couple wide receiver spots. Because AJ Henning's been looking good. Theo Wise has been looking good. Taj Washington and Malik Washington has also been looking really good. I'm kind of concerned, though, because they got definitely a lot of decent players at wide receiver right now, and I just don't know who they're going to keep. Jesus, Christmas trees, that's a loud song. What the heck? And then what they're going to do at tight end, because some of the media is saying Tanner Connor is going to be like out of here, but then Tanner Connor has not been doing half bad this preseason so far. Pharaoh Brown's been looking pretty good, but we should be seeing Darren Waller right now too. It's going to be definitely interesting. Have you checked in on Dirk's stream yet? Before the game started, I hopped over and gave Dirk a like on his video, and like right at the start of the stream, also like plugged his channel. Also, go to Sports Night with Jorge if you're watching. He also does some really good content. Right now, he's up in Chicago visiting his grandson. But when he comes back, he's going to be making lots of good Dolphins content. Hopefully, you also start doing some streams too here and there, maybe. But yeah, go follow Sports Night with Jorge and Dirk at the Frozen Fins fan. Like I said, or like I showed earlier, he's doing a stream right now as well. Ollie Gordon didn't do too bad. I'm gonna might need more tea. Might need more tea. Jonas has been doing pretty good, but I think he already committed one penalty, which was ineligible man downfield penalty already, which is kind of okay. Not yet, but I've been watching you. Yeah, I know. Thanks, thanks, Jorge. I've been trying to watch the content you post up too. I might not be commenting on everything, but I've been giving everything likes and views. And Tua sacked again. Who is James Daniels? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, James Daniels not doing good. Yeah, I've been giving you and Dirk as much love as I can, with views and likes while I'm at it. And like I said, like right now, whenever I get a chance, I also like try to throw y'all up on like the stream or like the channel, or whatever, just so I can get you guys some more views and subscribers as best as like. That was a bad throw. Tua's very off right now. Wait, DC right here. Oh yeah, DC United versus Inter Miami is also playing right now, which is gonna be fun. And that's a Venus. Colbades. Yeah, can they just take Tua out already, just so we don't have him get hurt? Because like right off the bat, like it's gonna be bad. I haven't been able to use the new scoreboard yet either because no one's scored yet. Dang it. But I'll at least be able to do the quarter, which would get me good. I'm gonna take those off for a minute. It's a mosquito. Oh, that's working. It's mine's okay. It's okay. It's more game. Like I said, I'm on this one. I'm on this channel right now because again, I tried getting it set up and going for the for the sports channel, and once again I got a notification from YouTube about not being able to stream. I did one test stream, and then this week try to see if I can get it like ready to go, and then again it's just like nope, eligibility for streaming is not allowed. It's just like fuck. It's such a problem right now. I can't get anything done with the sports channel. I kind of feel embarrassed by that. But yeah, it's going fine. It's going fine here for at least for me, and it's gonna be fine. Oh shoot! Tight end University. Let me check something because I don't know if it can actually hear. You can't hear any of the TV out of the out of the headphones, right? Because I know they're open back headphones, and I'm trying to listen to them that way because like these are super comfortable on the head. I'm just hoping like I'm just hoping they're not too loud. Dude, we're all gonna work together and make it better. Make all of the channels better, I think. Like Dirk's growing fast. I think he's at 340 right now. Let me double check. I think he's at 340 right now. And he's got 7 people in his stream at the moment. Yeah, no, 324 at the moment. He's slowly going. And with the start of the season coming up, I'm thinking he's gonna balloon. I think he is gonna balloon. I think you're gonna balloon up too, because like you both definitely make more Dolphins content and better. Like I've just been lacking when it comes to making anything for Dolphins. It's mostly been just like gaming content right now because like that's the easiest thing I can work on right now. I am a bit concerned though with the Dolphins offense because the last two preseason games, this one and the previous one, they've been going up against, backups, and they're not doing that great offensively, which is kind of concerning. Unless these teams have really great depth, I'm kind of concerned because the offensive line's not giving Tua the protection he needs, especially in the limited playing time he's been getting. It's not giving him enough time. The wide receivers aren't always getting open. I'm just a little concerned offensively. Defensively, I don't think I'm going to have any problem. I think I'm going to be perfectly fine when it comes to the defense this year, especially when Bonner gets back. Bonner is going to Bonner all over the field. But I'm just concerned with the starting offense. Because if it keeps running into issues with the offensive line and protecting Tua and Tua getting the ball out properly, I'm gonna be very worried. It's definitely weird because I was assuming it was gonna be a better looking, thing, like a better looking. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting possession. I forgot that I also have a possession setting on here as well. Fuck. Again, yeah, I got this up here. This is a test too. This is being tested. The name's being tested. The orange border is being tested. I'm probably gonna change it up to something like you and Dirk have, which is like a Dolphins theme wallpaper behind, because I think yours look much better. But I'm trying this out real quick to kind of have something here for the moment, so I find something. But I'm gonna probably do something like you guys are doing, because it looks so good. But I think if you and I'm gonna probably tell Dirk about this later. This is a really cool setup right here. I think no, wrong one again. I do like this right here, and he's sacked. I do like this setup right here. It's really nice. If I pay for it, I can have it look like this, which is kind of nice. But it's got all sorts of features and whatnot, which is kind of cool. Which is really nice. I like it. This is, like I said, this is something new I'm testing. But I think you and Dirk, if you start doing some live reaction streams or join me or Dirk for one of those, these things are cool. I don't think Dirk's got one up right now. Oh shit. My butt hurt. I'm gonna need to get up already. My butt already hurts. Again, I gotta pay attention because, like I said, this whole setup up here is definitely way more. Pay attention to that over there a little bit more than the other one. Because if I was using the Google version, it would be fine. But this one's gonna be a little bit more neat and interesting. But I might just say no and get rid of it and just go with a normal one. Yeah, Ollie Gordon's playing because Achan's injured, and I think Jalen Wright just got injured as well, and he's gonna be out for a couple days. I would say YouTube TV could do it for you, but if it's not at your home, it doesn't work. All these streaming services are taking away the ability to go and travel and watch things. But college football's fine. College football's fine, and then going out and checking mine or Dirk's stream or any of the other Dolphins streamers streams, that would give you some more content too for the Dolphins, which gives at least something. You get some kind of background to Dolphins content. Can the Dolphins offense at least get a first down? Ollie Gordon for the first. Hope he gets up because he looks like Ollie's hurt. Ollie Gordon is looking like he's hurt. Oh, Jesus, Christmas trees. Ollie Gordon looks hurt. Awesome. Lovely. Our top 3 running back options are now hurt. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. All right, I'm going to stand up for a minute. Which goes to this freaking room thing because my butt hurt. My butt hurts, so I'm standing up. But yeah, now Ollie Gordon's injured, it looks like, so that's not very nice. Let's move you. Oh, shit. Why is this all shut up? Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up somehow. Oh, yeah, I did a goof somehow. There we go. There we go. Boom, boom, bing, bong, bang. Oh, my goodness, my booty. My booty don't jiggle, jiggle. It's flat. Don't wiggle, wiggle. Too bad. But now it looks like Ollie Gordon's limping. It looks like he's hurt. Now we have 3 running backs down, which we don't have another. Do we have another running back? Like, fudge. We should have got Robinson, but no, we did not. She's saying some weird stuff on there. Oh my goodness. Wegovy. Semaglutide injection 2.4 milligrams once weekly. You can be a cowgirl of your dream. And text message. That's nice. Lovely. You got to see other thing in the room. Which I should probably adjust that up more because, like, you know, I can actually do that. Actually, I have the freaking feature for that. Actually, hang on. Where is my mouse? I can actually do that. Link. Switch over to the link. Haha. Huzzah! I have fixed it. Now you'll see more of room. Which is good. I thought I could do that, which is kind of cool. I like that. Oh, I hope that's all we needed. Yes, we signed 2 more. Cool. But it's not good right now because Achan's also injured. I don't know how long he's going to be out. I think it was like a minor injury. Jalen Wright has also a minor injury that's going to be like week to week kind of a thing. And then depending on what they say about Ollie Gordon, he's back in. He is back in. It doesn't look like he's too injured. He's not too injured. It looks like it might have just been like a quick bang up. Hopefully it was literally just nothing, and I was overreacting. Maybe it was just like his shoe. It was like a shoe thing. Oh. One of the rookies, undisclosed rookie, came up to the offensive line and said, "You guys need to get your shit together." Not exactly the way I said it, but yeah. He should be back against Colts. Yeah, overthrew Eskridge on that one. He should be back. Achan or Jalen Wright? I think Achan has like a sooner designation of coming back. So I think it was like some kind of like light injury. I'd have to double check again, but I think both should be back by then. The one player that I don't think will be back for the Colts would be Bonner. I think Bonner's going to be coming back for at least maybe week 2. Because hammies, you got to deal with those a little bit differently. 3rd and 6 right now. Yeah, no, take out the Dolphins offense. Take out the starting offense. They're embarrassing themselves right now. Are they going to go for it? On 4th and 6, they're going to go for it. He's gonna get sacked. First down, actually. Malik Washington caught that one for the first down, so there you go. Now, if they can get everything right, like I said, I am kind of concerned about the offense already based on like just the preseason. But again, it is preseason, so that's way too early to get any hype or hope or issues or like bad thoughts going on. It's still early, it's still young. I'm just still a little worried. I hope not. That's all we need. Yes, we sent to. Yeah, he should be back against Colts. Did Ollie just get another first down? Yeah. Ollie's definitely doing pretty good. Thankfully he's not injured, and it was probably like some kind of like his like a pad or like, oh, he did not get the first down. It might have been like his shoe came undone or something like that. I don't know. He was limping a little bit from that one play. I overreacted a little bit, to be fair. But he looks good. He might actually unseat Jalen Wright as number 2, but you never know. Jalen Wright hasn't really been looking too, and first down, Ollie Gordon. Jalen Wright hasn't been looking too good so far this offseason compared to Ollie, but then again, Jalen Wright has been dealing with some more injuries than Gordon and has been trying to push through some of them. Dolphins Stadium never seems to gift upgrades. Well, I don't know. I don't know why. I really don't. But how you doing, Ted? It's been a bit. Welcome back to the Dolphins content. Actually, any football content. Has been a while. Malik Washington for the first down. Malik Washington going touchdown, Miami. Malik Washington, I'm pretty sure Malik and Taj are going to make the team. Malik definitely does look really good. I'm wondering if I want Taj Washington also to make the team, because it'd be kind of funny to have the Washington brothers. That'd be kind of cool. But then again, Theo Wise and AJ Henning have also been looking really, really good. And D. Eskridge looks really good on special teams, so I'm kind of concerned about that. Like, maybe D. Eskridge can be brought in and like for special teams and maybe like as an extra wide receiver here and there. Oh, they're going to go for 2. Are they going to do it? Do we get 2? Do I get to press the 2 button on the new setup? That's a 2. Pharaoh Brown actually getting the 2-point conversion for him. There we go. So far, this is working, right? It looks good up here, right? Well, it could look even better if I paid a certain amount of money. It would look like which one is it? Actually, I think I have to go here. Actually, yeah. If I paid for it, it would look like this all time. Like, it would look with the Dolphins color schemes and the logos for the teams. I can make it look like that if I pay for the service. But for right now, it looks like this, which is fine. Like blue and, you know, no logos. I think it looks fine for right now. Like, again, do I put money into this? Do I put more money into this? Or do I just, you know, save money? Because, like, again, I'm not making money off of this. I'm putting any extra funds that I'm willing to into this. And then I'm not taking donations yet. Because I got to get that set up at some point, and donations are always a fun thing to set up. Always fun. get text message to her. It's all about the logo, bro. If you build it, they will come. Exactly. What's going on, Cap? How is Dirk's stream going right now, dude? I know you're over there too. I saw you. I stopped in for like a minute because like I had to like his stream, you know, and I had to give him support. And I've already showed this stream on my own channel. I'm supporting Dirk and Jorge. I really am. I know it looks good. It looks good. I just have to like pay attention to it. Like I said, for example, like it's got like I have it go like that. You can show like a Jaguars touchdown. Let me refresh that real quick. And it also has a field goal animation, which is kind of cool. Also, it has timeout animation, so I can take out timeouts and put timeouts back on, which is kind of nice. But I got to pay attention to it. There's other features on here as well, which I can go down here and like I can show the timer and like start the timer and whatnot, which is pretty cool as well. Oh shit, I'm not even showing it. But you can see it up top technically, which is fine. But I don't think I could deal with also doing the timer by myself because it's like it's so much extra paying attention to that instead of the game and reacting in real time. It's crazy. All right, go give Dirk some love. He needs it. I think he's got like 8 viewers right now, but give him that love. Oh, about to say he was going to make a run for it. That was a really good job on that punt return. Hell yeah. Go over and double check myself just to see how well he's doing. Yeah, he's got like 7 on there right now. Making sure he gets that stuff going. Thought I saw a Cap over there. Washington State represented. No, DC United got a goal against Inter Miami. Fuck. Oh, again. Again. Short fire burning on the dance floor. Wow. I like how we're also just like talking, like having like players talking. Jordan Brooks is good, so I'm like not mad that he's talking right now to the everything. And then false start for the Jags. Again, that's another feature I could have. I can also have a penalty show up on there as well, which is kind of cool. If I really want to make this thing super cool, it would be also interesting if I had like an actual like live editor on here. It'd be kind of cool, like someone doing that specifically, like paying attention to the scoreboard and like doing that, focusing on it. That would be also pretty cool. What's up, Maz? You should be working on your schoolwork, Maz. You should be working on your schoolwork, Maz. What are you doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Cam and Butler. Cam Smith is actually in there. I'm at my second job. I'm working on all that tonight. Okay. Then you should be focusing on your second job.
Yeah. Cam Smith is in the game. Let's see a pick 6 for Cam Smith. Come on.
Nope, I swear to God. Also got my dude Dirk on the Frozen Fins fan YouTube channel. He's going right now.
Yeah, hopefully.
Keep an eye on him. Isaiah Johnson. No. So are they gonna? I swear to God, if they put the starting offense back out there again, I'm gonna be upset. We don't need to see the starting offense. We need to see the secondary the second team and the third team quarterbacks play. Like, I'm kind of concerned about the starting offense, but I want to see the backup quarterback situation and see the others get a chance in the rest of this quarter. Because we don't need to see the starting offense just, fail to do anything for most of the game, that's not needed. Good. Finally get some of the backups in there that get things going. Herbert? I don't know if it's the same Herbert, but linebacker battle, yeah, Grayson Murphy, Channing Tindall, Cameron Goode, Asante, and Kamara. I think Kamara might make the team. Murphy might be a bit better. I'm not sure Tyndall or Asante will be able to make it, but it would be kind of cool to see if Asante actually makes the team. I'm more worried about Tyndall staying on the team. I'm not sure he's going to be able to make it. He's going to need to really show off, I think, today. And another off. Their offense just keeps false starting. What? Okay. Okay. That's good. Again, just gotta pay attention to shit over here. I'm gonna take these off for a minute. Taking off the headphones is gonna be a good thing. One, it's gonna protect me from having any copyrighted music playing at any point in time. Two, they're comfortable and they're kind of cool. Three, usually they should sound better. I might switch things up and watch the game on on computer instead of my TV, because for some reason the audio's a bit weird on the TV right now. So I might just switch this up to over there with that, and do it a different way, because for some reason, like I said, the headphone jack turns off everything and just does some weird low res compression, or like high compression on the audio signal through the headphone jack, which makes no sense. It shouldn't be, but it really is. It sounds worse than the TV speakers, which makes no sense, but it does. If anything, I could just move over to my Bluetooth headphones, but to be fair, my Momentum 3s are not as comfortable or good sounding as the 599s right here. These things are just so plush and comfortable and airy and breathy that they're just cool and comfortable. But maybe if I switch to the Bluetooth headphones, they'll sound better. I don't know. I really don't know. I could try the freaking 7.1 surround sound Bluetooth with a USB set of gaming headphones I got that are like freaking $60 that were kind of garbage, but I don't want to do that because those things are also very uncomfortable and hot and itchy, and then they have weird sound isolation going on, so I can't really hear myself speak either unless I put down the microphone, which then again is weird. I don't like the microphone. I think something happened.
Paul was playing. Yeah, Patrick Paul was playing. Austin Jackson is not playing.
Yep, just checking him.
But you'd expect that. He is a rookie,
Okay, so hello, cheerleader. Unlike the Vikings, we have normal cheer. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. If you know the channel, you know, but still, it's kind of funny. Oh, like they freaking juked. They juked the camera operator too. The camera operator had no idea where he was supposed to look, which is kind of funny. I like that. What is this? FICO. Yeah, they gotta definitely contain. At this point, this is like the game of the year for a lot of these players. This is their final opportunity to try to like say, here, this is my job. This is my roster spot. Elijah Campbell, he's definitely going to be on the team 100%. Like he might not be the starting material, but he's definitely like a good like backup safety. He's definitely younger than the starting safety we have now, and I think also younger than Melanfonwu. But I think it's gonna be good. I think our safety game is gonna be pretty okay. It's gonna be pretty decent. I like Minka Fitzpatrick and I like Melanfonwu. I'm not super worried about the Dolphins secondary, as a lot of media is. I am still a bit worried about the offense, though. Like the offense, I'm still kind of worried about. But then again, we also don't have every single player on there either. Oh man! I was about to say that was gonna be nice. Jason Marshall Jr. is definitely gonna get on the roster. He's 100% outplaying Cam Smith. But to be fair, that was more on the receiver just messing the catch. He did not catch that. It went straight through the hands. What kind of commercial was that? That was just weird. Oh, how much info in one place can one man handle? Yes. Woo! Too much now. Yeah, they overdid it. They overdid on that one. I'm not really expecting them to do too much on that. Again, also with the fact that I'm using headphones right now, you're gonna see less of this. Actually, did it say $34 right now? Did they drop the price of Sunday Ticket? Let me exit out of that real quick. Not now. Library. Where is it? If I can see how much it is. Okay, no, it's still like 40. It's either $378 or $47 a month. I am obviously gonna get it. I just don't know which way I'm gonna get it yet. That's my thing. I don't know what's gonna be going first and foremost, like how it's gonna look yet. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the full sum of money for this season or if I'm gonna do like the $47 a month. I might just do the 47 because I can't just drop $380 on something right off the bat. I can drop 50 a month. That's doable. But $350 or $370 is a bit rich for me at the moment. Especially since I'm trying to get a Switch 2 so then I can play the new Pokemon game. I'm kind of excited for D. D looks really good right now when it comes to like the special teams. I also want to play that too. There's so many games that are coming out this year that I really want to play. I want to play Battlefield 6. I want to play the new Pokemon game. The new Lego Batman game looks so good. I want to play that as well. But I don't know how I'm going to find any time to play everything slash make content with it, you know? I don't know. I'm going to be like I'm going to have to be choosing what I want to play. Uh, all right, so Zach Wilson's finally in. So they took out the starting offense finally. Oh yeah, that one also looks really good. Yeah, Mafia the Old Country looks really good as well. I'm just happy. I'm happy. I'm not interested in COD Black Ops 7 because that looks like shit. I'm also happy. Oh shit! I actually didn't hit this either. I was not paying attention to the field goal. I'm also glad that GTA 6 is next year and not coming out right now either because that would I don't think I could handle this many games at once. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can. And I still have to play the Indiana Jones and the Great Circle DLC that's coming out in a couple days. I think that comes out September 4th. The story about the Giants. I still got to play that. There's just so much going on. So many games, dang it. I don't know if Easy E's going to be able to make the team this year. He's getting beat out by a couple other players. AJ Henning and Theo Wise are definitely playing better. Malik and Taj Washington are playing better. I think Eric Uzukina is probably going to get. I think this is gonna be the final game for Uzukina on the Dolphins roster. I think it's just not. I don't think he's gonna make it. How do you overshoot Taj Washington? He's huge. I think Taj, Theo Wise, and AJ Henning might make the team. Andrew Armstrong also might make the team. I just don't think Eric Uzukina is going to make the team. I think he's going to be gone. Frosty, hello. Welcome. How are you doing, Frosty? How is things going in life right now? I haven't talked to you today. And you drop D. That's not a good thing for D, because D Eskridge needs to perform good if he wants to make the team. That was a good pass. It was just right on the hands. Let's see how... Yeah, it was just right on the hands. And he just butterfingered the crap out of it. Dang it. Because I like Eskridge. He's been doing really good on special teams. First down. Taj Washington. First down. Like I said, I'm expecting Taj to make the roster this year. Ooh. How is the place? Is it really? Is it nice? Is it nicer than the pictures you've seen of it? Also, how is the Wawa hoagie? Because I know Wawa makes some decent sandwiches. I haven't had any of their hoagies yet. Again, I'm more of a pub sub person myself. You know this because I'm a Florida man. But is it like what kind of hoagie did you get though? Like what style of hoagie as well? Other than your new apartment with your partners, seeing how that is, what kind of hoagie did you get? Because hoagies are good. I just haven't had their hoagie. The closest Wawa I have is in Inverness. No, Lecanto. It's in Lecanto. But that's like a good 20-minute drive, so it's a bit far away for me to just go out of my way to go get it. When I can go for a 5-minute drive and get a pub sub. Yeah, I just don't think Eazy-E's gonna make it. I think Uzun Keenum is not gonna be on the team. I think Malik and Taj are gonna definitely kick him out. I like those two. I think Taj and Malik Washington are gonna be like a good duo to go on. I'm just wondering who's gonna follow after them. I don't know if it's gonna be like AJ Henning, Armstrong, I've D Eskridge maybe. I don't know. I think that gives me a chance. I think while I'm right here, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go pee real quick. So I'm gonna just turn the mic off and I'm just gonna leave the screen. Perfectly fine right here for the moment, okay? Like I said, I had to go pee. Why should you be on the 53? I'm also, like I said, I'm also still looking at Frozen Fin Fan's stream right now. The people who are commenting on his stuff. Wondering why he keeps going on, like shutting his camera off. That's kind of what's it's kind of worrying me. Yeah, I just got to Norfolk, Virginia, so there's a Wawa like 5 minutes away. That's nice. Just 5 minutes away.
Like I said, this isn't a job for me. This is just for fun.
So it's just like 5 minutes. Like I said, for me, it's Publix is like 5 minutes away for when it comes to the drive. Is it a drive or a walk? 5 minutes away? Because if it's like 5 minute walk away, that's pretty legit. If it's a 5 minute drive, it's still pretty legit, but it's still a lot farther. Like 5 minute walk is maybe like a quarter mile away at max, which is not bad. Like when I'm at the shop and I want to go to like Wendy's, it's literally like a 3 minute walk, or like going across the main road from the shop to the Publix, because it's in the same town. Drive. That's not too bad. Still, a 5 minute drive is not bad. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Like I said, from my house to Publix is about 5 to 7 minute drive. That's still fine. I wouldn't want to get hot food too much because first down. But my partners drive. Oh yeah, because you don't have a license yet, or you can't have a license because of your disability, right? Either way, it's very nice that they actually like drive for you. They give you love and affection and take you to get a hoagie, which is nice. Ollie definitely is looking good. He's 100% making the roster. Hey, yeah, at least he got a yard. Go out of here real quick because I got to answer a text message from my friend. I welcome back, Jorge. As you probably saw, like Dirk's stream is popping off, dude. He is popping off. Like he's gonna definitely grow real quick, I think. Like with the amount of like consistent chatting on there and like how much attention he's getting, he's definitely gonna grow because all that chatting and all the views and all the likes he's getting on his streams. Wilson is sacked for a massive loss of like 15 yards. Crazy to think, week 1 is almost here. I know 2 weeks, 2 weeks away. Well, technically a week and a half till the Thursday night start of the season. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm excited for the Dolphins. Excited to see how your Patriots do. I'm excited to do a hopefully a joint stream with like somebody like a couple people this year because that's already on plan to do a couple joint streams. I know V, my friend, that was knuckled. Like I do know at least for one Jets game, I'm gonna have my good friend V back. He was on the stream last year and on several streams this year. He's a Jets fan, so he's gonna be in his Jets memorabilia, like Jets stuff. He's only gonna be here for the Jets games, obviously. Still hoping at some point I can get you on Frosty for like at least one of the Patriots games. At some point, maybe get on like Jorge on a stream and like maybe Dirk like team up on a stream for once. That'd be pretty cool too. I'm gonna hope I can get like in contact with y'all for that. I think that'd be pretty freaking cool to do like a joint stream here and there at some point. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this too. Fuck. I keep forgetting to do it because like it's everybody but the snapper. I'm also kind of still concerned about the offensive line. I I don't know if it's Patrick Paul and Jonah Savanae, or it's like their assistant, like the tight end that assists them on the downs. I'm not sure who's having issues, and maybe like also not having Austin Jackson on the other side is causing a problem. But Tua's been getting a lot more pressured, which is kind of like a concern, I would say. And Tua looks a bit inaccurate in some of these games, which also is a bit of a concern too. So I'm a bit more concerned with like the way the offensive line is playing. Oh shit. Though don't know who is calling the plays though. If it is McDaniel's or the OC, I think they're doing like a joint thing this year or trying something different. I know McDaniel was calling the plays last year. I think um, Frank Smith is do. I think it's Frank Smith. Is it? Hang on. Let me double check my, you know, naming of players of coaching staff. OC. Yep, Frank Smith. Okay, it is Frank Smith. I'm not an idiot. Awesome. I am an idiot, but not that stupid. Awesome. But it might be Frank's. It's from what I understand. Oh, almost sacked. We're getting a whole gang of AFC East fans together. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. But I remember McDaniel saying something in one of his press conferences in this offseason that he's not going to do all of the play calling. He's going to be splitting up some of the play calling with Frank Smith. And I'm kind of curious what the percentage of play calling is going to be between McDaniel and Smith. I don't think it's going to be 100% McDaniel or 100% Frank Smith. I think it's going to be like a joint venture, like McDaniel was saying. Maybe Frank Smith is going to be putting in like the plays he wants to see, and then McDaniel like decides from there, or maybe they're working together on like what plays that they want to do. I'm not really sure. But I'm curious to see how the offense plays because if it's as wild and lame as it was last year, then I might assume it's more McDaniel than anything. Oh yeah, that's right. This is Cam Little. This is I forgot. This is Cam Little. Cam Little is freaking really good. Is actually looks really good. Like he's got a mother yucking leg on him. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was a beautiful kick by Little. That is beautiful. Where's my halftime button? Yep, there you go. That's that. See, I got all the buttons right now. I got all the buttons. Oh, it didn't switch to halftime. Oh, no, it did. Never mind. It took a minute to switch to halftime. But no, that was pretty good. Little, from what I've seen so far, Little looks really good. Like, he's got a really strong leg. Very accurate as well. That 70-yarder was insane. Like, insane. It was still at like a good like 3 yards back further. He could probably hit that. It could have been like a 73-yarder, dude. If he hits a 70-yarder, if they give him a chance to hit a 70-yarder in the regular season and take the record, I don't think I don't think I could with I don't think I can stand I don't think I could stand it. As a Florida man, first and foremost, and it being and Jacksonville being a Florida team, I think I would be very proud myself, even though I'm a Dolphins fan, because dude's got a fucking leg on him. Like I think it was it Perna or 5 Points that did a video on like a couple years ago about the 65-yarder and why that's probably that no one's gonna beat that one. He made 2 videos talking about like how that was probably gonna be the furthest anyone's gonna be able to kick. Mark Rober did a video about the maximum someone probably could kick with a robot leg, and then he made a then I think it was 5 Points vids made a video talking about the kick, the 70-yarder, and it was like I think it was like almost I think it was like 10 mile per hour faster through the air. It had a 30% launch angle, which was a good 4 or 5% high, or like 4 or 5% higher of an angle of a kick as well. And his planting foot for the kick was much straighter for longer than the previous record kick, which made it perfect, like perfect kicking at everything. He got it up much faster. He was like over, like I think it was like a 42-mile-an-hour kick, with a 30% launch angle, and it was just perfect. It was perfect, perfect weather, perfect atmosphere, perfect launch angle, perfect kicking, like ball speed in the kick. Dude, Cam Little just freaking nailed it, dude. It was just so OP. I think, like I said, I think it was 5 point vids. He also made the comment that when he originally made the video of the 65-yarder being like the longest kick and will probably never get broken, he also came back and said that kickers are becoming more accurate at longer ranges. The 40 and under yards are like 20% more accurate, and then when it comes to 50 or like between like 50 yards and like about 50 to 60 yards, they're also getting more accurate. Instead of being like I think it was like a 20% accuracy from like 50 plus yards. In the most recent seasons, it's been closer to like a 32% accuracy, which is a lot better, or something like that. I can't remember specifically what the video said, but like I think it was 5 points. I'm actually gonna check that. Hang on, double check. I think it was 5 points. Let me double check. Yeah, it was 5 points. It's what idiot said this about the kick. He If you go to 5 points vids channel, it is the third most recent one. It came out 12 days ago. It's him talking about what he said originally about kicking over 65 yards, and then updating it with all the new information and stats from the most recent seasons, and the stats on the kick itself of the 70-yarder, if you want to go check that out. So technically he was wrong and right when it came to no one's going to beat the 65-yard field goal, because technically it was beaten and it can be beaten, but it hasn't been done in the regular season yet. So technically it's not beaten. So he was right and wrong, but still, it can be done, and it was done. And I'm very excited about it because he looks like he's going to have a long, long future with the Jags. Maybe. If he doesn't, become a bust. You never know. It could happen. It could happen. Okay, so going back to MLS, Inter Miami is still down 1 goal to DC United, which kind of sucks. Which I wonder if Frost is going to change her team for MLS to DC United, because technically now you're closer to the DC United team. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a bit interesting. Gold sheep. Also, my friend who I'm texting right now, she changed her profile picture and name on Telegram to not Gold Ship, and has a picture of Gold Ship as her profile picture. I love it. It's not just Gold Ship. It's like the anime/game version of Gold Ship, but with the realistic Gold Ship horse face. Just added like the anime hair and then the anime like headphones on the side of her head. It's so freaking good, and it's also low res, so it makes it even better. I love it. I am not gonna go that far just yet. I still think we have a chance for at least second. I'm still going with that right now. I'm still with the 10 to 11 win season. I know you're gonna be making a video about your win total prediction video. Dirk's gonna make one, and I'm gonna definitely make one myself. I'm probably gonna work on that next week some point, like right after, trying to make an update video myself about the 53-man roster. Which again, I know you're gonna be making a 53-man roster video. Dirk's gonna be making one. Well, we're all gonna be making one. I think after that, I'm gonna work on one myself, and I like when we talked on Dirk's podcast. I'm still thinking about 10, 11 win season. I'm still thinking that's very, very plausible, very, very good start. I think that's good, like a very good like decision right there. I think that's a good one right there. I don't see just yet. I'm not looking at it like most of the media is and beat writers are. I still think the Dolphins have that chance. I think it's still very, very doable for a 10-11 win season. Getting to the playoffs with a 10-11 season, I am that they might, but then they might not. I'm hoping they do. Because I want them back I want them back. I want them back in the playoffs, and I want them to win a playoff game. As long as they don't have to play the Chiefs or the Bills in the playoffs in the ice cold, we can win. If it's the Steelers, we can win. I think. If it's the Chargers, we can win. If it's the Ravens, I don't think we can win that. Actually, no. Hang on. Do we play the Steelers? Do we play the Ravens? I think we play the Steelers. Do we play the Ravens? Hang on. We got the Colts, Panthers. Okay, yeah, we do have the Ravens on October 30th, and the Steelers December 15th. So we got to play both of them. Are we at? Okay, no, it looks like we're gonna be at home versus the Ravens, which I think the Dolphins can get that dub. So if we meet in the playoffs, we're probably gonna lose because we usually split. We usually win, then lose, then win, then lose against the Ravens. So I'm kind of concerned about that one. Did we lose to the Ravens the last time we played? Because if we lost the last time we played the Ravens, then it's our time to win. Because that's how we've been doing it every single season, which is wild. The Steelers with Aaron Rodgers on Monday Night Football on December 15th. I still think we can win that game because Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers, and I don't think he's that good anymore. I think he's definitely taking a step back. I think the age is going to show if he actually makes it that far into the season. But you never know. He might take a hit of ayahuasca and, get lost in the rainforest or something and then not show up. You never know. We might be in Pittsburgh and, he takes a hit before the game and just, doesn't show up to the game. He might get lost on the way. He might end up going down a set of stairs and just getting lost in the underground maze or labyrinth of the stadium in Pittsburgh. I'm just saying, he might not show up. Yeah, I'll definitely go over all that. I think the Jets game is gonna be like Monday Night Football. I think so. Definitely gonna have him over for that. Oh, Cliff D is going over there right now. I want to believe that the Dolphins will make the playoffs at least too. I want to say winning season and make the playoffs. I would love the Dolphins to win a playoff game. But I think that's going to be all down to, can Tua stay healthy? Does McDaniel finally learn how to play head coach efficiently and not waste challenges and timeouts? And can we stay healthy? Relatively healthy. Because if we can't stay healthy relatively, then that's going to be a problem, I think. I guess he is off for the moment and taking a quick break. Which is fine. That's fine. I should probably stand up for a minute myself. Because, I am not right now, which is not good. Not good. Actually, I think it is... Is it Cam 2? Yes, it is Cam 2. Okay, Cam 2 is the one I'm looking for. Fuck yes. Which means I can stand up for a minute and walk around, because I've been needing to. Let me turn this off, because, Okay, I did. Cool. So I don't need him coming in and being like screaming across the board right now. Oh boy. Mama boy. I need to brush my hair. Hang on. Where's my hairbrush? Just brush it real quick. That's good. Need to clean this out as well. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Gotta stand up because my butt hurt. Stand up for my butt hurt. I like having this extra camera right here. It's a good quality camera too. It's my Insta360 Link, my previous one that I was using all of last year. While I have the Link 2C right here, which is not a moving camera, because like that, the one that's on right now is a motion camera, which will follow me around the room. This one is not a motion camera. It is just right there. It's got good quality. It's updated, so it looks better, which I like it. But it definitely looks better than having the C2 and the 920. Where is it? Because the 920 is over that way somewhere. Looks like the game about to start again. Ow, my butt. All right, we're back. Fairly rare or not. Yeah, all he needs to be done for the night. Who's playing at quarterback right now? That is true. I can't tell. Is Zach Wilson is still out there? I think. Yep. I was hoping that they would have freaking Quinn Ewers out there more, but no. They're just putting Zach Wilson out there the whole time. I guess it makes sense. He's got more experience. Give him all the reps in the world, even though I would probably much rather have, you know, Quinn out there to get some reps. I okay, yeah. I don't know if that was a catch or not. But they don't have any timeouts left, so what would they lose if they were wrong? I know they're not probably not wrong and it's going to be called back as an incomplete pass, but still. Next up, we have Ned. Look at Ned. He's trying to sing right now. Oh, Tesla. Oh, Tesla. Oh, Tesla. Severe diarrhea. Have you ever had severe diarrhea? It's not very fun. Tell your doctor if any of these things occur. If you have severe diarrhea, please have something help out because your bunghole needs help. I might actually run downstairs real quick and grab some snacks. 'Cause I'm kind of hungry. Because to be honest, I have not really had much food. I came home after work at around like 3 o'clock and I had like a slice of pizza. I ate a whole ass pizza. Dude, you're gonna make me even more hungry because I'm starting to feel hungry. I had like a piece of pizza, a slice of pizza, and like some like garbage nachos for like late lunch, early dinner, and now I'm starting to feel hungry again. I'm starting to feel hungry again. I don't know if I have time to run down and make a slice of pizza. Usually it takes like 5 minutes. I might be able to go down and get some chips though. I might just go run for some chips. So I got some good chips. I didn't find the Lay's Valentina and lime chips. Those things were so good. But I found some like loaded nacho chips, which was kind of interesting. I also still have the loaded jalapeno Publix limited edition crisps or kettle corn chips, which are really good as well. So good. If I had more time and if I was thinking about it, first down, if I had more thought on, I probably would have gone down during halftime and got like a snack. But I did not. Which was my bad. My bad. But I think after this drive, I'm probably gonna go run down real quick and grab some chips, maybe some more tea too, because I'm out of tea. I'm out of some sweet tea and some water. I'm out of water. Actually, no, I still got some. I still got a good amount of water. Never mind. Boone's going nowhere. Not much at all. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, it's gonna hinge. I'm still hoping we get to see more of Quinn Ewers tonight because like we need to see how he's gonna play. I'm still kind of concerned that they gave Zach Wilson all second team reps throughout the preseason. I was hoping that they would switch up and give Quinn at least some or at least one preseason game with second team reps, but oh, nice first down. That's what I mean by D. I want him to make the roster so bad. He's fast, he's shifty, he's got good hands, and when it comes to special teams, he's also really good in return. So I'm kind of excited for D to actually make the roster. Hopefully, if he doesn't, I'd kind of be a bit upset a little bit. But then again, we also have other players like AJ Henning, Taj Washington, Malik Washington, all fighting for a spot as well, and AJ Armstrong. I think it's AJ Armstrong, also trying to make a spot. And I can also say maybe some Eric Uzakima, but Uzakima, Easy E's gonna be gone. He's gone. Little Caesars for the Little Caesars is a nice size pizza for like eating food, so but it's a good cheap pizza. It's like a really good cheap pizza. I like Little Caesars. It's like, I think like my second go to fast food pizza because like I immediately go for Domino's, and then if I can't get Domino's because it's like $15 to get a large pizza carry out, I'll go immediately to the Little Caesars because Little Caesars I can get a hot and ready pepperoni pizza for like $6, and it's good. Yeah, it's a home game. They're down in Miami right now at Hard Rock. I'm not a home game. I'm not at a home game right now. I'm at home, but it's not a game. It's kind of silly. I just feel stupid because I'm tired. To be fair, I worked most of today, and Zach Wilson sacked. I worked for most of today, and then came home late, ate late, and then I didn't eat last night, so I feel like crap. Plus, it's a preseason game, so I'm not really putting too much enthusiasm into it because it's again preseason. I'm just wanting to see these guys play. Dare I say a close second to Domino's? I I would I when it comes to flavor, when it comes to fast food pizza, I would put, to be honest, I would put Papa John's at number 1, Domino's, and then Little Caesars, CC's, and then Pizza Hut. Way at the bottom. I'm not a fan of Pizza Hut. I just like the fresh flavor of Papa John's. I just can't get Papa John's because Papa John's is like 30-minute drive away, and they don't deliver to my area. So I can't even think about Papa John's. But Domino's is like my go-to. It's good pizza, good sides, Little Caesars cheap, readily available, perfect pizza, like perfectly good pizza. Jesus. What was that? And CC's is like the definition of, fast food, super massive amount. It's okay pizza. That's why I would put it in front of Domino's. At least Domino's isn't right near Hungry Howie's. Hungry Howie's, I can't do it. Dude, really? I would love to have that job, or have a brother that gets free pizza. Touchdown! No, actually, first down, first down. Is that Easy E with a nice first down? No, you don't. Pace is so shit. Well, I probably pays more than what getting paid, what I pay myself right now. Easy E finally doing something. Yeah, we need to get home field advantage. We need to be good on home. But does that one single catch get Easy E on the roster? I don't know. Boone, Boone for a touchdown. Boone for a touchdown. I would, dude. I don't even know how to start that, dude. I don't even know how to start or where that would even begin. But if I were able to do it, definitely would do it with Jorge here. Sports night with Jorge. Definitely Dirk from Frozen Fins fan. I'd love to do it with him too. If I had to, if it wasn't just for like the Dolphins, maybe like bring my friend, my friend V. He's a Jets fan. It'd be fun to talk with him on some stuff. But no, dude, I'm just yeah. I wish I wasn't so tired though, because I feel like miserable right now because I slept like ass last night and then I had to work today. False start? No, make it a panel where anybody can come up and just do. Like Dirk does on his Tuesday Fins Frozen Fins podcast. I've done it on the Frozen Fins podcast once already, joining Dirk's stream. I could maybe do that, but right now I'm just when it comes to work and playing and like streaming some games and whatnot, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I probably might be able to join like other people's podcasts and stuff like that right now. Because like soon coming up, when it comes to October, there's like 4 games I really want to play. Like 4 games I want to like stream. And they fucked that up. They fucked that one up. That one did not work. That one did not work out at all. No. But if anything, let me get it up here again. Do I have it right here? Actually, no, it's not right there. Hang on, where is it? Let me get it up here. Let me turn that off. Should be. If anything, Dirk over here on Frozen Fins podcast, or Frozen Fins fan, he does that every single Tuesday where you can go in and join his Tuesday podcast, so you can be able to do that. He is also live right now watching the game too, just so you know. He's a bit more intelligent when it comes to like the players and whatnot, and like the way the game works. So he's a lot smarter than me when it comes to that kind of stuff, and he's a little bit better, I think, at talking about the Dolphins because he talks about way more. He does it more often than I do, but he also does like a really good job of that, and he's growing. He's growing real quick right now. Also, Sports Night with Jorge, also in the chat. He's a really good one to go and see his stuff. He also, I don't know if Jorge does a lot of streams, but he does do a lot of like video content, which is really good as well. Very smart man. Right now he's on vacation. I think I don't know when he's gonna come back and do like full like videos, but he's gonna be coming back and he's gonna be coming back hot. Jorge's gonna be coming back hot. Just so I can like do the plugs real quick. I gotta plug in my 2 dudes. You know, I gotta plug in those guys. I gotta plug in Jorge and Dirk. Also, what I didn't do, I didn't go run down to get chips. Crap. I'll be right back. Actually, I was gonna go down and get some more drink and then some chips. So give me just like 2 minutes. I'm gonna be quick. Cause I'm hungry. Chair mode activate. Oh, baby. Oh. Let me put my hair up. But I have my freaking. Oh, I took it away. Son of a bitch. I did. I took. Fuck. I thought I had it with me. I need to just single hair tie for a minute just so I can eat some stuff because I'm hungry. Nice. Get the hat off for the minute. Sit back. Ow, my butt down. If anything, probably push the microphone a little bit away from my face. Ow, crushing my finger. So good. I can't text either. Oh man, that's good. Lay's loaded nacho chips. Publix kettle corn loaded jalapeno chips. Both are really good. Neither as good as the limited edition Lay's Valentina and lime chips because those things were really good and I can't find them anymore. They're like there for like a day in store and then I was not able to get them since. For once, it's not the Dolphins committing all the penalties. The Jags are having all sorts of penalty problems tonight. Which, again, they're players who are nervous and excited, trying to make sure they can get a roster spot. So I can kind of see it happening, but I would hope they can calm themselves down because, like, the Jags have been putting up a lot of penalties. Actually, I can check that in just a minute. All right, you two, Jorge, get some sleep, man. I wouldn't doubt that the grandson really wore you out, and then 1 and 2, it's getting pretty late over there in Chicago. So get some rest, my dude. If I wasn't so hungry, I wouldn't be eating right now. But like I feel like I'm starving right now. Quinn's finally coming out. Quinn needs more time on the field. I'm still annoyed, like I said earlier, that Quinn Ewers did not get any chance with the second team unit during the preseason and only got in with the third and fourth stringers, basically. Because he needs more opportunity to get, like, second team rep. But if Zach Wilson does get the start as the backup quarterback, Quinn Ewers as the third, reserve quarterback slash, um, what is the word for it? The quarterback that they use to basically like simulate the opposing team. He'll be fine. He'll still he'll still be able to like get some reps that way. Hmm. Hmm. Noble. Why is it showing me $3 steak burrito right now? I'm checking the stream quality right now. Everything looks good. Everything looks good and readable, which is nice. I'm hoping the Lions actually make the Super Bowl this year. It'd be kind of nice. Not bad. Again, if I wasn't super hungry, I would not be being quiet and eating this. Oh, first down. No, that was a nice, good play. No, nice, good throw. Mm. This is so good. I kind of wish I had a better meal, but it's the quickest thing I could get. What should be like a trick play or some stuff like that would be kind of funny. It's time to try. Never mind, they're just gonna go the third. Or in the fourth. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just so hungry right now. Like, the chips are doing it just fine. They taste good. I wish it was like something. I wish I had time to make pizza. I could have made some pizza during halftime, but I was stupid. I decided not to. Which will not be a problem when the season starts. Take this off for a minute. What's over here? Let me put it out of the way. Either way, that's good. It fills me up enough to give me the energy to continue watching this. Which is going to be fine. Rodriguez got a goal, so now Inter Miami's got a tie game against DC United, which is good. Isn't this the, isn't this his first goal or game with Inter Miami right now? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Tied 1-1 in the 76th. Not bad. Again, if I could have got my sports channel actually working and the stream able to work and videos actually to be able to upload, I would be probably streaming there right now instead of, here on my gaming channel technically slash has been Dolphins channel for a while. I would also be streaming some the Inter Miami games and some F1 races. I'm just still trying to get the sports channel working properly, which is a problem I'm having, which sucks. I don't know why it just has an issue. I don't know. Well, that was a good play, except it didn't go anywhere. It lost yards. Uh, Not really. I tried to watch I tried to watch MLB and NBA when I was younger. Like when I was a kid, like big MJ fan. But then again, I was right like at the end of his career was pretty much over by the time I really started getting into it because I was a Space Jam kid, obviously. I like MJ. He to me MJ's the GOAT. And then I would probably say Kobe. And LeBron's probably not even in the top 5 because I'm kind of I'm a LeBron hater. I'm a LeBron hater, I guess. I don't know. In baseball, I don't know. I get bored watching baseball. No, hockey, Florida man kind of doesn't like go with me. Even though like the Florida Panthers and Tampa Bay Lightning are like freaking great right now. They for some reason NHL made Florida a powerhouse in hockey, which makes no sense. But no, I haven't watched them too much, so I wouldn't really know. But on skates, yeah, I know about it. I just haven't watched it. And Tyndall's hurt. Channing Tyndall's hurt. But I have been watching the last 3 years. I've been watching Formula One. I've been watching soccer. I'm actually really excited about FIFA World Cup coming to America next year, next summer. I'm really hoping I can get a ticket to one of the World Cup matches next year, which is gonna be kind of cool. Even though the USA team is gonna probably get eliminated real quick in the FIFA World Cup, but just be happy. I'm not into cricket or rugby because I'm not really I don't really like rugby and cricket's just I don't understand it. But I have been watching more football and Formula One, rally here and there. I know a bit more about those, partially because like F1's still racing and I love racing. So when it comes to like any kind of like racing content, I do like watching it. I used to watch NASCAR a lot. I just yeah. Coliseum and DX are so or XC are so goaded. There's some of the classic Pokemon games. Classic. They're so good. They're so good. I'm still holding out hope that one day Nintendo gets it in their mind to release like the first like the first 3 generations on Switch 2 at some point. Okay. Unsportsmanlike conduct, that's cool. But yeah, I'm like this is like mostly my like everything channel. I was supposed to have my sports channel for this for sports stuff, but I'm having issues with it. YouTube's cucking me right now on all the features for it. So I can't stream. I'm having issues with video uploads and everything going on with it is just going bad. So I'm here right now with this, like I've been for the last 3 years when it comes to Dolphins content and a couple F1 streams. But when it comes to October, I'm gonna be so busy with video games and then Dolphins content. There's gonna be so many streams and so many videos coming out because Legend ZA comes out in October. Battlefield 6 comes out in October. Lego Batman's coming out either I think next month or November. I can't remember, but that's coming out. I'm going to play that game. I'm playing Genshin Impact right now, and there's the Nod Cry updates coming out. I think next month or October, which is going to be a big thing and take up a lot of time. And Jesus, I'm just like I said earlier. I'm just happy that GTA 6 is not coming out until next year because I'm gonna be so busy with other games. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be awesome, but it's gonna suck because I'm gonna have to like balance out every single night making content. After busting ass on a 9 to 5, it's gonna be brutal. But hey, if I do it right, I might actually grow and I might get past 600 subscribers by the end of the year, which is the kind of the goal. Be kind of nice. Be kind of nice. I'm hoping everything goes right. AT&T fiber. I think the Dolphins have possession now. I forgot. I got distracted mentally and I forgot. They do have the ball. Cool. I think exhaustion is starting to really kick in right now. Like I'm starting to really fall out, and internet's starting to die. Internet issues, yay! Internet issues, awesome, love it. Near the end of the game, well, I'm like getting super fatigued and tired from lack of sleep, and I'm having like issues with the internet. Awesome sauce. First down. Yours is definitely looking better. Why is my internet looking so bad? Yeah, definitely having issues right now with that. Definitely having a lot of issues right now. Use keyframe frequency for 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent enough. Yeah, well, I gotta understand that. You were sacked. My internet's basically going down. I can't keep up with everything. My internet's dying. Having internet issues, I am very sorry. I don't know why, but I'm having severe internet issues at the moment. Like massive bad internet issues at the moment. And I can't do anything about it. And that sucks. God dang it. I can't do anything about it. Internet's being booty cheeks at the moment for some reason. What is it doing? I literally can't do anything. I'm just having severe internet issues now. Yeah, that was an overthrow. Either overthrow or a bad route run. Either way, it's coming down to the end, so I'm not going to be too upset about the stream doing some weird stuff at the end. It is what it is at this point. Like the Dolphins don't look half bad. The Dolphins don't look half bad. I'm still, like I said, like I've been saying all night, I'm concerned with the offense right now still. That offensive line needs to be, playing better. It needs to needs to deal with the penalties still, probably, because they're still having a couple penalties here and there on offense with the starting offense. Not as much as the first two preseason games, so they're getting those pre-snap penalties down or dealt with a little bit. I'm still worried also about tight end and their ability to block, because the several times in the preseason right now where it was the tight end supposed to block on the edge and they basically were paper thin, and then the pressure get right to the quarterback and the quarterback gets sacked. And this is the first team offense, mind you, so Tua Tagovailoa is getting sacked by backup players because of good scheme on the defense and bad blocking from, the tight ends and the running backs. Or the fullback. I don't know if who we have at fullback right now, because Alec Ingold's still out, I think. So he's not in there. He would probably do a much better job. And maybe Darren Waller, but I doubt Darren Waller is going to be interested in doing that, because he probably just wants to be running down the field and catching balls. So he likes grabbing and touching balls. And like I said, I am also having internet issues right now. So if it's stuttering and having issues keeping up, it's my internet deciding right now at 9:25 near the end of the game with 9 minutes left on the clock to now start having internet issues. So I can't do anything about that. I have good internet. I have good upload speeds. For some reason, it sometimes starts doing this like around this time, which kind of sucks. Stop singing songs. Oh, dang it, I keep pressing pause. I'm not used to this remote. I'm still not used to this remote. This remote's so weird still. Can the internet please fix itself and stop being booty cheek asshole butt fucker? I'm just saying, dude. Why is it just being so stupid? It's the last freaking 9 minutes of the game, please. Well, not really in the last 9 minutes. Probably like another 20 minutes of game, approximately. But it still would be nice if the internet would not, screw me over right now, because it kind of sucks that it's trying to die on me right now. Especially with like I said, my mood's going down because I'm getting more tired, more hungry, and like starting to crash a little bit because of the day I had and like the way I slept. Apparently they have 2 timeouts now, which I didn't know that they had 2 timeouts. Yep, here goes my internet again. I didn't know they had 2 timeouts. Oh, was that a catch and fumble? Internet's being so bad. Internet's being so bad right now. Gosh dang it. Come on, internet, please fix yourself. Come on, man. Okay, Miami took us a timeout. Yeah, now that's gonna be in my head. Just the internet being booty and perpetual spinning. First game. Do you count handhelds? That's a good question, first and foremost. Do you count handhelds in gaming consoles? Because technically it would be a little bit of a loaded question in that sense. I would say, if anything, it was. I think it was N64 and then Game Boy and then PlayStation. I think it might have been PlayStation first. I can't remember because that was a long time ago, but it might have been PlayStation and then 64, or it was N64 and then PlayStation. I do know that I had both of them before the year of 2000, so there is that. Okay, so included. It was either N64 or PlayStation, and then the other one came after my Game Boy, which had Pokemon Red and a couple other like Centipede and what was that other game? I think it was all. It might have just been Tetris. I think because I know I had Pokemon Red, Centipede, and then I think it was Tetris on my Game Boy. And then I had my Game Boy for a really long time until I got my sister's hand-me-down Game Boy Advance. But then I went from like PlayStation to PlayStation 2, kept my N64, and then stupidly got rid of both my PS2 and N64 for a PlayStation 3, and got rid of my Game Boy Advance for a Nintendo DS. Got rid of my DS and my PS3 for a PS4. Got a PC. Got the PS5 and then no, I got my Nintendo Switch and then a PS5. And that's currently what I have right now, which is PC, PS5, and Nintendo Switch. Which I'm gonna be getting a Switch too, to play Pokemon Legends ZA. I have my PS5, which is gonna be for like, I don't know, the fucking Lego Batman game, and then like Battlefield's on PC. The game system was in DS Lite in the summer of 2007. Then I got a Wii on Christmas 2007. Oh god, that would have been so cool. That means you're also a little bit younger than me, because I was like 4 years old when I got my. Wait, I was like 3 when my dad got the PlayStation. When I was 4 is when I got the and I think N64 became mine, and then also the Game Boy. I got the Game Boy around 4 or 5 years old, which was again before 2000. I'm a bit old now. To be fair, getting old and it sucks. Don't get old. Got my Xbox 360 at the Christmas 2012. That's not bad though. Like the Xbox 360 even then was still pretty good, and the Xbox One was like really kind of like lame based on E3 that year. Rest in peace E3. I miss E3. E3's basically dead. E3's been dead because of everybody else and it sucks. I like the E3. Every single year I would always watch E3. Even when I was in school, I would sneak away to watch E3 when it like went on like phone. Rest in peace, E3. You will be forever missed. GameCube spring 2014. Got an OG Xbox spring of 2016. Got the Xbox One X in spring of 21. Not bad, because the GameCube is really good, and the OG Xbox is also really good. And lots of good games on both. And I'm assuming that's where you're playing Coliseum and DX right now is on the GameCube, which also. You can play Game Boy, and Game Boy Advance games on your GameCube. You should be able to like open up a port and slot Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games in there, which was what made it one of the greatest consoles of all time, because it had such a massive like library of games you could play on disc for the GameCube, and then all of the previous handheld games could be played on it. It was so good. It was so good. Some of the best single-player storyline games also were on there. Like, for example, all the Legend of Zelda games you could play on there. Pokemon games are on there. Other games. I'm going to shut the fuck up before I make myself sound more like an idiot because oh, my internet fixed itself. Fuck yeah. Should have this on a little bit so I can at least have this. I still play my GameCube. I don't have it to Switch OG or 2. Well, I have my Switch, and sometimes I play some of like the classic games that they put on there. They haven't put on any of the cool games that anybody actually wants on. I actually got to play Kirby and the Crystal Shard again at least. That was nice. They had some of the Legend of Zelda games for N64. Which one was it? Majora's Mask and the other one, which I forgot. I forgot what one it was, to be fair. But I got my Switch. It plays the games I play fine, but I want that Switch too because it's gonna make one, because I make content with games, and two, it's gonna make Legends ZA play so much better. Just seeing the difference between Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on OG Switch to Switch 2 is massive. It's like an actual difference, and I like that. Like going from 30 FPS that drops into the 20s and teens consistently to a solid 60 FPS at 1080p for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is really nice. I like that. As well as the fact that the draw distance is fixed. More Pokemon are put out in the open field, open world and whatnot. I do. Damn it, internet, please stop fucking up. As my internet decides to commit seppuku again. I think the Dolphins will be the Bengals this year in Miami. What do you mean by the Bengals of Miami? What do you mean by that? Like overhyped and underachieving, or underhyped and overachieving, or just completely unable to do anything right? Because there's like two different ways you can. There are three different ways you can see that comment, and I'm very confused. I don't know which one you mean. I really don't know what you mean. I'm taking the headphones off because like my glasses are making my ears hurt, which is not very nice. Plus my butt hurts. Why my butt hurts? I have no idea. But it hurts. I also want to say I don't think Cam Smith is making the team. He's not done anything tonight or any of the preseason games that make me think they're going to do good. Beating your Dolphins, however, I have you guys beating the Bengals, Browns, and Steelers. I don't think the Dolphins were going to beat the Ravens anyways. Like, I have this year, I'm thinking the Ravens are going to the Super Bowl. I want to believe that they're going to go to the Super Bowl this year. Like, my pick for Super Bowl is like Ravens-Lions right now because I really want to see that matchup in the Super Bowl. I think it'd be a really good matchup. One, because the Ravens are a really good offense, like a really, really good offense. And the Lions usually have a really freaking potent defense with a decent offense. I think it'd be really enjoyable. That, and two out of the three most dangerous cities in America going up against each other in the Super Bowl kind of seems pretty tight. I like that. I think the Dolphins can beat the Bengals, Browns, and Steelers. I think right off, like the Browns, obviously, I think they can beat the Browns. Like, come on, it's the Browns. Bengals and Steelers are going to be a bit different story. I think the Dolphins can, if the Dolphins stay healthy offensively and defensively, I think they can come out on top of the Bengals, possibly. I have more of a curious question when it comes to the Steelers because it's going to be in Pittsburgh, and it's going to be a night primetime game in December, so it's going to be cold and probably snowing. So that's a concern for the Dolphins. But then also, what version of Aaron Rodgers are we going to get? Are we going to get the early day, Packers Aaron Rodgers, who is like great at everything? Or are we going to get the New York Jets ayahuasca smoking, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on the field, Aaron Rodgers? I don't know what we're going to get there. So I'm kind of questioning that when it comes to Steelers. If it is the bad Aaron Rodgers and it's going to be a warm night, that one could be. I think the Dolphins could definitely get the win. If it's going to be a frigid snow game and it's like gunslinger, Hail Mary King Aaron Rodgers, I think at that point it'll be a bit of a different story. I think at that point it might be more of a Steelers win on that one. But again, we gotta see what kind of what the Dolphins are gonna look like in by December, if they're gonna be healthy, and what kind of Aaron Rodgers, if that is going to be in Pittsburgh. I'm hoping at least one. I'm being optimistic. I don't know. Pick! Saunders Jr. with interception. He's taking it back. He's taking it back. Oh, he got tripped up to the 30. Saunders Jr. is trying to make a name for himself. That is an interception right there if I've ever seen one. He jumped in the way of that ball. Hell yeah, brother. So let Dolphins sweep the Bills. That would be so awesome. Let me see this interception again. Oh, yeah, he freaking jumped up and jumped on that corner. To be fair, the Jags quarterback also, like, threw behind his receiver, so that made it a lot easier for Saunders Jr. to be able to intercept that. But it was still a good interception. That was still a nice interception. Will Saunders make the team? Probably over Cam Smith, because Cam Smith I don't want to see anymore. I'm done seeing and hearing about him, to be fair. So hopefully he's gone. But Saunders is also younger and has looked a lot better in the preseason so far compared to Cam Smith. Again, you haven't really been hearing anything about Cam Smith in any of the preseason games, and all you hear is the bad talk about Cam Smith during the offseason and during, the preseason games. I don't think he's going to be here during roster cuts. If he is, I will be surprised. Jason Marshall Jr. and Saunders should definitely get in over Cam Smith. If not, I will pull my hair out. I swear to God, I will pull my fucking hair out because I don't think I don't think Cam Smith should make the team. I wanted to give him a chance. I don't want, after seeing what he's done so far, I don't want to give him another chance. Dolphins sweep the Bills. I would at least hope for splitting the season with the Bills. That's my goal. If they can at least split the season, I will be happy. That is a win in my book. Instead of getting defeated for getting swept again, I think splitting would be the best option. Especially since the Dolphins are going to be facing the Bills early in the season and then facing the Bills in Miami during the cold season-ish. So if the Dolphins go up to Buffalo in, I think, September or October and lose, I would have a bit more hope that they'd come back later in the season and beat them in Miami. I think it is safe to say that the Saints will be the worst team in the NFL this year. Their quarterback is going this... Well, who do they have as quarterback? I don't know. I think they're the other team that drafted... I think them and the Browns are the other team that... Oh, there's a freaking brawl at Bills Bucks. Wow. Good job. You got yourself fired, dude. Holy shit. Saints draft a 34-year-old quarter. Yeah. I think... Who do they have? I gotta check because I'm gonna feel kind of embarrassed because the Browns got 2 rookie quarterbacks in Shedeur Sanders and I think what was his Dylan Gabriel, I think, and if I remember correctly, Gabriel's looking better on the Browns. Oh shit! Again, not seeing that too much. I forgot that he got an interception on that, which was a really nice interception. New Orleans Saints QBs. Just so I can see, because I don't know who they have. Another timeout. Tyler So. Okay, there you go. Dylan Gabriel was with a different team then. Depth chart. Who is starting in New Orleans? Okay, Sal and Spencer Rattler. Okay. Uh, yeah, they have Rattler, Tyler Sal, and Jake Hayner. Do they only have rookie quarterbacks? Wait, do they have three rookie quarterbacks? Okay, so Saints released their first unofficial depth chart last week, listing Rattler, So, and Hayner as a three-person co-starting group of quarterbacks. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, that fucking hurts my brain to think about. Oh god, that fucking hurts. Oh, so they are starting three rookies. Oh god. I don't. If one of them is not the greatest quarterback of all time, just randomly the greatest fucking college quarterback of all time to come out and just be the next Tom Brady, Jesus Christ, this might be a very tough year for Saints fans. Holy shit. They have four. Hunter Deckers is also an undrafted free agent rookie. What? If Derek Carr didn't surprise retire, I think they would have been fine. Holy shit. Dude, the team already had Rattler. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Rattler and Hayner, a fourth round pick from 2013 draft on the roster when they selected Sal. Okay. So it's not as bad as I thought. Because holy shit, if it was four rookies, oh my god. What the hell? Okay, because I wasn't paying attention to the Saints at all last season, so like I didn't know that Rattler and Hayner were actually on the Dolphins. I mean, on the Saints for like the last 2 years. Well, at least 1 year. First down. Jeez, dude, that I they're Jesus Christ. I feel bad. I feel bad for Saints fans. I really, really do. I really, really do. After reading that, yeah, I feel really bad. I feel really bad. Jeez, who's gonna be better than them? Like who's gonna be? Is there a team that might be worse? Theo Weiss Jr. got the first down. Be sneaky this year. Titans at Broncos week 1 will be a good game. I think the Titans will be a bit sneaky. They're not too bad. They got some under-ish, kind of under-ish rated weapons. I forgot who's playing quarterback right now. I don't think it's Will. Is it Will Levis still, or is it somebody else? But I think they're not going to be too bad. I'm a bit more worried for week 1 with the Colts starting Daniel Jones. The Colts kind of scary. Oh yeah, so Cam Ward versus Bo Nix. Okay, so then they signed Cam Ward. Cam versus Bo. Bo's got 1 year under his belt. Cam coming in rookie. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure. Is Bo gonna do it, or is Cam gonna ward all over the field? I don't know. But both of them sound like they probably are gonna be better teams than the Saints. What other team probably might be worse than the Saints though? Does the Saints just seem like they're gonna be bad? Other than maybe like the Giants and the Jets. Maybe the Browns still, because the Browns are the Browns. All right, 29 seconds. First and goal. Can we get Quinn Ewers a touchdown before the end of the game? Are they just gonna let it go? Okay, cool. That's fine. I thought they were gonna actually try to see if they can get some more work in for Quinn Ewers and the rest of the Dolphins. Young guys who are trying to make a roster spot. It's gonna be interesting because now we're gonna be going in to the guessing game of who's gonna make the Dolphins 53, which is who fucking knows. I'm just assuming right off the bat that probably Tanner Connor, Cam Smith, and Eric Uzakima is not going to make the team. I think those three didn't do enough to show that they aren't busts. Connor did a bit more than Uzakima and Smith, I think, in showing up this offseason, so he might have a better chance, but Cam Smith and Easy, I don't think are going to make the team. I think they're both gone. Right to the AFL or whatever the fuck spring league we have now. It's a new one every single fucking year, so I don't know what spring league it is. Ravens beating the Bills in week 1, beating the Browns in week 2, beating the Lions in week 3, and losing to the Chiefs in week 4. I think you guys could beat the Bills in week 1, definitely beat the Browns in week 2. I think it's going to be a tighter game against the Lions. I think the Lions might put up a bit more of a fight. The Lions are a very good team. I think that week 3 matchup will be like I said earlier, my Super Bowl preview matchup. I think that's going to be a really good game. I'm kind of hyped to watch that one, depending on if it's at the same time as the Dolphins game. I can't remember. I think that might be the Dolphins game against the Bills in Sunday night. Double check. Yeah, the Dolphins play Thursday night against the Bills in week 3, so I'll probably be able to watch that game. I probably won't stream that game. I'll probably just stream my normal gaming content wise stuff. But I'll definitely probably keep an eye on that game just because, like I said, I think that is going to be the Super Bowl preview this year. I just feel a certain way about the Ravens and the Lions. The Chiefs, on the other hand, I think you guys probably have a better offense than the Chiefs. It's if you guys have a better defense against the Chiefs, I think. Because I think the Chiefs are going to come in with another top-tier defense and probably lead the Chiefs to the postseason via defense again like they did last year. I think that one might... I do think you guys probably could beat the Chiefs. So I think you guys are going to start... If anything... I would say 3-1, if not 4-0, because I think it might be a tough schedule for y'all, but I think you guys have the offense and the defense to be able to do it and go 4-0. But if not, I can see either losing to the Lions or the Chiefs. I think the Bills, you're just gonna get rid of the Bills, please. I just want the Bills to lose. It's Colts and the Patriots and Bills, but lose to the Jets. I am probably going to say the Dolphins beat the Colts, Patriots, lose to the Bills, and then beat the Jets. I think the Dolphins have a good chance of starting 3-1. If they somehow go 4-0, I will lose my mind. Because that would be, right off the bat, starting better than I thought, and right off the bat, changing my idea of where the Dolphins are going to go. I'm going to probably make a video sometime this week about the 53-man roster cut down, and then next week the week after do both my schedule win prediction thing and whatnot, and then do the Dolphins Colts preview video as well that week, probably on that Saturday, because I usually do it the day before. So yeah, I don't think so. I don't think the Jets are that good. Still, I think that if the Dolphins are healthy, I think the Dolphins definitely win that one. Can I get this to work? Nope, that's it. Final. There we go. That's the button. I'm still learning how to make this thing work properly. So there we go. Final. 14-6. Dolphins did the win. Somehow. But then again, it doesn't matter. It's preseason. It's just looking at everybody. If the Jets do upset the Dolphins... It would suck. Set, turn that off. That's that, which I can come over back over here and turn that off. Up. No, wrong one. Actually, where is the scoreboard? Where is the scoreboard? Oh, there's the scoreboard button. That's the scoreboard button. There we go. I found it. Yes. I have to adjust that because that's going to be needing to be fixed and adjusted, which is going to be fun and fine. All right, that's good. That's good. Oh, shit. She's there. But with that, I'm going to go. This, like I said, this in the very, very beginning, this was mostly a full-on test run of all the software and the streaming equipment for the upcoming season for the Dolphins. I'm going to be streaming every single Dolphins game, unless I go to one of the games, because I'm kind of excited. If I can get tickets to go to one game, I'm going to go. But I'm going to stream every single Dolphins game just like this, live reaction. Some things might change here. It might look a little bit different once the season actually starts, but this should be generally how it looks. There might be some things in the background that's different. There might be things on the video itself that is going to be different. There could be a camera change too. I don't know. You never know. Things could happen at all points in time. So with that, thank you for watching. If you like, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. If you want to see more, subscribe. All that nonsense. Usually I do mostly gaming content on here. And when the football season comes around, I am streaming the Dolphins content and making videos for that. Lots of silly stuff happens here. Trust me. It's really dumb. Really silly. Stupid, even. But fun. And I'm also usually a bit more enthusiastic, but because it's a preseason game, I worked today and I'm tired from not sleeping very well and having a little bit of a cold. I'm just a little off when it comes to enthusiasm. So, again, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Maybe, possibly, probably, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah.